Hey y'all, welcome to the Lucky Lad Casino. This is the setting of our newest game, the last night at the Lucky Lad Casino. And we're excited to get to show it off and give patrons a chance to check it out on Tabletop Simulator. So when you load in, it'll look something like this, and I just wanted to quickly tour the game and show you how to play it. So most of the game will take place here in the center of the table in between kind of all these blocks. You have your dice, which you're going to roll whenever you pull a slot machine. You have your reroll tokens here that you can pull out infinitely from this bag. You have the lounge right here, and this is where player pawns are going to start and where they go back to after pulling a slot machine, and it's also where you collect reroll tokens throughout the game. Each player has their own stay and double-sided go. This will be a poker chip in the game, but right now it's a card here on Tabletop Simulator. And you can pull this into your little hidden area and keep your decision secret from all the other players. So that's where most of the action is going to take place. We're going to come back here in a minute, but I wanted to show over here on the left-hand corner. We have our standard slot machines, our high roller slot machines, and then the roulette bag, and then the rule set. If you want to check out the rules, you can pop those out and read through them there. But I'm going to walk you through just how to play here. So to set up, you're going to take either 12 or 15 of the standard slot machine cards, depending on your player count. And you're going to take either 4 or 5 of the high roller slot machine cards. So the way this deck is built out, the standard slot machine kind of has 3 different tiers. It's got the green tier, which is kind of your highest paying slot machines. We've got the yellow tier, which is kind of in the middle. And then we are going to have the orange tier. So you can kind of gauge what kind of deal you're getting when you go to a slot machine. The breakdown of each slot machine is basically the same. It's got a lucky number on the top. It's got a jackpot. It's got a triple sequence doubles bonus that you get if you roll any of those. And then if you roll the lucky number, you get a payout for that as well. So if you ever pull a slot machine, you take your 3 dice and you roll them. Let's say I get to pull on the slot machine. I'm going to roll. I got 2 5s and a 6, so that gives me the doubles payout, so I would win $3. Easy enough. Those are pretty straightforward. Your high roller slot machines, these are going to introduce new rule sets into the game, and these are each unique, and so they're going to change up your game pretty significantly. I'm not going to go through all of them, but in the rule set at the back, there is a reference for each of the slot machines, and since text is a little tough to read here in Tabletop Simulator, you can pull it up in that PDF and just follow along there. So I'm going to show you what a game set up for 4 players looks like. So I've already pulled out my cards here. I've got the deck set up for 4 players. Here they are in various states of happiness and sadness. And all of the player pawns start here in the lounge, and I'm here in the white colored player slot, and then we have purple, pink, and red also playing. So all the players start here. They're going to draw the first slot machine, and then privately in their little hidden area, they're going to decide if they want to stay where they currently are or go to the newest drawn slot machine. So anytime you choose go, you're only choosing to go to the newest slot machine. You're not going to anything that was previously drawn. If you choose go, you move to the slot. You move your pawn to the slot machine. So I would move here to the slot machine along with any players that also chose go. So let's say we had some situation like this. This is great. So anyone who stays at the lounge gets a reroll token, and you can use these during your game to reroll any dice. And then if you're ever the only person standing at a slot machine, you get to roll it. We're playing the Touch of Luck competition. And so I'm going to get my dice here. I forgot to keep those out. So I take my 3 dice. I'm going to roll. Boom. That gives me doubles, which is 15. I don't get the 6s in addition to that. You just get to pick one of the categories that you've rolled and pay out on that category only. And resolve that slot machine and go back to the lounge. Everybody takes their chip back. And then you go again. We draw the next slot machine. So this is a green one, so this is going to pay out a little bit more. So it might be very popular, or you might be playing the mind games. Let's say, for example's sake, that 2 players go to this slot machine. Let's say myself, the red player go, and then purple and pink stay at the lounge. So they would get another reroll token each. And since there are 2 of us at this slot machine, neither of us get to pull yet. So no one gets to pull until they're the last person standing at the slot machine. So let's pull another slot. Let's see what it is. Ooh, an orange slot. Nobody really wants to go to that. So maybe we all reveal our cards once again, and let's say that red and white once again choose to stay. So we have another shot here where purple and pink get another reroll token. They're kind of banking on the reroll tokens. And we don't get anything. We're still 2 players left at this slot machine. No one chose this slot machine, so it just goes over in the trash. And we draw another slot machine. Okay, boom. So we got the, this is the one-armed bandit, I believe, slot machine. So I'm going to pull it up in the rules reference here. One or done, I'm sorry. One or done says if more than one player chooses to go to this machine upon its reveal, this slot machine is immediately removed from play, and the players who move to it are sent to the lounge, and they're unable to stay or go the next round. And no, they don't get any reroll tokens. So let's resolve this one. Let's say everyone's tempted by this $150 here, especially purple and pink, because they gathered all of these reroll tokens. Let's say they choose to go privately, and then white and red are kind of fed up with each other. They're thinking, well, purple and pink, they just like to bank on those reroll tokens. Let's say everybody goes to this purple slot machine. Uh-oh. We all get knocked out. This one, since no one was the last player standing, just leaves the casino. No one gets to pull at it. This machine explodes. We all get sent back to the lounge. And then all of a sudden, whatever this card is gets just sent to the trash because no one's allowed to stay or go, and we don't get any reroll tokens. Rough round. So play is going to continue until you run out of slot machines. Players are going to keep track of their money. Let's say we go through all of our slot machines. At the end of the game, if any players are still left on a slot machine with another player, sorry, you don't get to pull. For the final round, what you're going to do, come over here, grab this roulette bag. You're going to grab the roulette dice, and then each player is going to grab their little roulette table. And so you can pull this into your hidden area. And what you're going to do is take your pawn and place your bet. So I'm going to do it out here just so it's easier to see. So you can basically make one of 8 different bets. They're all pretty similar, though. So you can bet black. You can bet red. You can bet odds or evens. Or you can combine the 2 bets. Let's say you want to bet red evens. You can place your pawn here. You want to bet red odds. You can place your pawn here. Or you can not bet at all and not place your pawn on the roulette table. So if you choose to go to the roulette table, if you put your pawn on the roulette table, you are betting all money you have accumulated throughout the game. It's all or nothing. You don't get to choose. I'm only going to bet $10. You got to go for it. If you choose any of these spots here in the green, you're going to double your money if you win. If you choose any of the 4x betting spots, any of these here in the circle, you're going to quadruple your money if you win. So pretty simple. All players will simultaneously reveal, and then you'll take the roulette die, and you're just going to roll it. I like to give it quite a few rolls here in the air, just to increase the suspense. Drop it. 2 hits, which is that should be black. We'll update those color schemes. You know, it's a work in progress game. You're gonna have to give me a little bit of a break. So we'll say black hits and then evens hit. So any player that hit evens, black, or black evens would double or quadruple their money accordingly. Any player who chose not to do that loses all of their money. Whoever has the most money at the end of the game wins. It's a quick play. It's a lot of fun. For a little added twist, we suggest the wheelin' and dealin' variant, which just means you can make deals. You can bribe people to go. You can bribe people to stay. You can send over reroll tokens. You can say, "Hey, I want you to put it all on black. If you let me, if I let you have this, I want you to put it all on black at the end of the game. Whatever you come up with." I didn't go over reroll tokens, but you can. I forgot to say you can spend those just however you want to. If you want to reroll 2 dice or reroll 1 dice, or reroll 3 dice, however you want to do it. You know, maybe you rolled these 2 6s and you're like, "Oh, well, I want to reroll this 2 to try to go for triples." No, dang, got a 5. I'm gonna reroll it again. Boom, triples. Maybe I got $100 there, or jackpot, 150. And that's how you play Last Night at the Lucky Light Casino. Hope you guys